Hey y'all. So it's been a while. I got some new toys that I was trying it lately and I absolutely love it. This first one, it's the I splurged and went to Sephora and I got the Saint and Sinner palette. These colors. These colors are my life. And the Fallout, none, which is great. I also had recently, where the fuck did it go? I got this because want to try a silicone blending brush. I'm gonna have to say that this, even like a smaller version of my spongy one, it's way better. This one, it just, I don't know if it's the shape or what, but it just doesn't blend at all and made me look very blotchy. So that's another one of my things thrown out. So that's like thing number 2 besides the liquid eyeliner that I have no reason using. The other new toy that I got was this vamp stamp thing. I can't do wing if my life depended on it. I love this. It still looks a little curvy because of I got hooded eyes, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. And I wonder if I did it my workout better. There we go. But and then so besides that, I got some more new brushes because I'm all about the unicorns. So first I started out with a small little set. And you can kind of tell which. So I got this. It's like, I like the shape. It's a little different. And the colors. I mostly got it because of the colors. And the fact that I'm all about the unicorns and the glitter. Yeah! And then, so the other day, a while ago, like a month ago, me and my husband went to Winners, and they actually had brushes that they looked like unicorn horns, and I love them. Like, all the brushes that I got, not only are they pretty, they're super soft, too. And then, last but not least, I went out, I got myself a couple of new palettes. They're just CoverGirl palettes or whatever. So this one is the Jewels, and I love the colors. They're just, and this one's like a very glittery palette. And then the other one I got is Roses. So it's like a variety of pinks, and like half of them are glittery, half of them aren't. And then I also got the Melting Pout. Love them. I don't know why, I just love the look. My daughter loves them too. She loves the kissy faces that I make with them. And then last but not least, I got these from Avon. So I got this one because it was more of a matte color. It's from their Marks line. And then I got this because it was more of a shimmer. And I love the color. And I also got a couple of little bitty compacts too. This one is Smoke and Mirrors. I know the color on my laptop's atrocious. Maybe one day I'll get a webcam or something. And then this one is called Skinny Dip. It makes you want to go skinny dipping. Okay, so it's so funny. Every time I'm in my raccoon onesie, I just feel like doing a video even though my gloves keep getting in the way. But we're also going to buddy this video up with something. So I've decided I'm going to try and branch out a little more and do makeup and talk at the same time, even though it is 8 o'clock at night. Girl, gotta have fun. Especially when I've been traveling all day. Okay, so everybody, I'm sure, has done the whole online dating thing. And even there is now people who go online just to make friends. It's the best way because, like, you know, it's the whole introvert, extrovert sort of thing. And I'm an extrovert in my own ways. But after the death of my mother and the birth of my daughter, I sort of became my own little introvert. And I decided lately, I was like, you know what? I want to make more friends. But, so we're gonna call this video How to Spot a Fucking Crazy Person. So, guys and girls, everything in between. This is pretty much going to be a whole blanket How to Spot a Crazy Person sort of video, because I'm sure everybody has dealt with some sort of in the online world. I mean, I used to belong to this little bitty gaming site. It was like sort of like it was kind of like Addicting Games, but it's called Congregate. I was part of that for a while, and I met some great people, and then I started dating, and I sort of forgot all about them. But I felt like I could, you know, actually be me and have lots of fun. There were some creepers on there, though. And it's just like there's this line that gets crossed, and it's like, whoa, buddy, calm down. Like, but let's just say they survived your initial screening, and you like give them your number, and it's like, just by the way, my life is like this, da 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 da. And let's face it, a lot of people nowadays, you don't live by your phone. Like, I'm sure people are like, Jamie, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course we do. Well, yeah, I live by my phone. I mean, it's right here. But a lot of people have jobs. I don't have one right now because, woohoo, people are stupid. But anyway, people have jobs, people have lives, and you shouldn't get upset if somebody can't text you. Like, as soon as you text them, you're like, oh, I didn't get a response. What's going on? So that is number one. If you're texting somebody and you stop and they're constantly texting you and they're like, hey babe, like, what you doing? And then the next text 10 minutes later, oh, I miss you, or I can't wait to see you again, like right after the other. And then like they don't give you much time to reply before they're like, well, fine. Red flag, sweetheart, unless you like that kind of crazy, but no. Mm-mm. Nope. Red flag. Nope. I've had that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, red flag and a half. Number 2, another red flag to me, which is also kind of like a, now I'm going to use homewrecker as a blanket term. Doesn't matter if you're like married or if you're just seeing someone or whatever, but this is what pisses off girls. This is like, I'm telling you right now, this is what pisses off girls. If you're, and I'm sure this pisses off guys too, let's say you're totally committed to somebody, and one of the first things you do is like, yep, I got a girl, see her, love her, I'm just looking for friends or a hookup, nothing more. It's like, you know, whatever the case may be, because I know, like, 21st century, like, whatever. And then they sit there, like, again, they text you, like, every 5 minutes, and then they get butthurt. Red flag number 1. Red flag number 2 is when they're like, oh, well, I want to see you, and you don't respond. And they're like, what are you doing? And you don't respond. It's like, it makes you feel awkward because you're like, how do I tell people I'm with my boyfriend or like my girlfriend or like I'm with my family? Like, I hardly know you. What are you doing? Like, I'm saying like a lot right now. Like, but it just, yeah, I don't know. Oh, before I forget, I got this. I don't know how well it works because I started doing my makeup differently too, but it's a lip plumper. I don't care if it actually works or not. I love it. It's like a moisturizing and it smells like mint. I love mint. I love, 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 love mint. But, like, so many triggers. And let's just say you decide to overlook the neediness. Some people like the whole neediness of everything. And like, sorry. And I've always been the down to earth kind of girl where it's like, I have an obituary rule and I think it's perfect. If you don't know somebody and it's like you feel like you're getting to that point where you're annoying them, you text them at most 2 to 3 times and let it go. Clearly they're busy and they'll get back to you. Another hunk of crazy. They call you 3, or if they text you 3 times and you don't respond, and then they call you, abort mission. I don't care if he or she sets your freak on or what. Abort mission as fast as you can. Fast. I'm talking like faster than the world's fastest freaking runner. Like, boom, gone, done. Stick a fork in her. Like, actually, don't do that. That's weird. Okay, so that's like another handy little tidbit. Another one is if you've never ever gone on a date with them. Let's say you think they're cool and before you do the date, you're like, oh, hey, like, I'll drive you somewhere. Like, that's no big deal. If you give them a ride or if you just, like, walk past them or something, you're like, oh, hey, how's it going? You know, you're just walking down the street, doing your thing. I said thing. And they text you and they're like, oh, I wish you'd text me more. When are we gonna go on another date? Fucking psycho! And that's, you know, I'm just trying to be honest and like, you know, I don't want to freak you guys out, but it's like at the same time, I don't want to, you know, it's all about safety nowadays. And I'm not stressing it so much as the fact that I'm a woman and And yes, I'm itty bitty, but like everybody, especially women, should know how to defend themselves. And this whole thing about neediness nowadays is like, you shouldn't be putting yourself in a position where you need to defend yourself. But we have to, because people are freaks and absolutely terrible human beings. Just being honest. Sorry, not sorry. But I don't know. I just don't have a lot of faith in people. Mostly because, like, I've seen shit happen. But it's like, people can also smell. I shit you not, they can, like, smell the fear, and it's crazy. Like, people prey. It's not just women they prey on too, it's guys. They prey on the fact that they're vulnerable and they don't have anybody, and you know, it's like, what do you do? But anyway, moving on. So let's see, that was pretty much it, I guess. It's pretty basic, like stuff everybody should know about how to get away from the crazies. So I've decided, because I've been like, things were perusing off in my brain while I'm chit-chatting with y'all. I've been trying to figure out what palette to use. And I have decided I'm going to use the smoke and mirrors because I'm dressed up as a raccoon. And you know what? Why the fuck not? One sec. Okay. Like, pretty much what I'm saying is basic common sense. Everybody should know it. But I feel like nobody knows it at the same time. Like, we're stuck in our own little worlds, and we forget that it's actually dangerous out there. Like, super duper dangerous. And in a world where we're relying for the most part on computers and like phones and stuff like that to, you know, get us dates and friends and fuck buddies. Let's face it, guys. We all know what you're actually trying to do here. You know what? I'm using guys as a general term. Girls are just as bad for wanting to get that lay. What? Yeah. I guess I'm probably just gonna do like a sort of a blanket conversation, like, so I'm just gonna talk to myself, yeah, cause I'm cool like that. And I just feel bad that I haven't done a video in like ever. Like, yeah, I know. I've been holding out on you guys. I feel really bad, actually. Like, really, really bad that I haven't done a video in a while. But I've also been kind of on the upset side of things. I got fired like almost 2 months ago now because apparently my availability is not there. I'm sorry, I have a kid. My husband works out of town. I don't drive, so I have to find a babysitter, catch the bus, and I can't make it in the time frame you want me to. Like, what do you want from me? Just fucking annoying. But whatever. I am like so over it. I'm just, you know, getting myself out there, trying other jobs. 'Tis the season. 'tis the season. I'm very a festive person. Next week, I'm going to try and remember. Next week, I'm going to try and do a Christmassy look with my favorite palette. Okay, so right now I smell like, whoops, that was classy, strawberry wine. Sorry, just doing this thing. Somebody asked if I wanted a co-host for my videos. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so eyes are done. Sorry, so for the top, I used the shade because glitter. For the bottom corner, I used this shade because it was more subtle. Now, for the crease, and you know what? I'm going to throw caution into the wind and do the purple. The dark ass purple. You have to admit, these are awesome. I just love the feel of them. Now, where is my crease cut brush? For some reason this... My favorite mirror. Anyway, went to pour myself a glass of strawberry wine and it failed miserably because it was in the freezer. So anyway, my husband pops the top after I had just come back in here and it had exploded everywhere. Like we're talking slushy gone poof. It's crazy. Goes to show you, don't put anything under 40% in the goddamn freezer. Anyway, just came back from Vancouver tonight. Great trip, except for the fact that I was getting sick left, right, and center. Because you know that's always fun. But anyway, thanks to my husband, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'll do a Christmas look at some point. If I remember, I'm generally busier around the holidays. Not only is it my mama's favorite time of year, and she taught me how to make chocolates, which are so fucking good. But it's my daughter's first Christmas, and I have 6 younger siblings. So Christmas is busy. I just sent my baby brother a package. Okay, sorry about that. Duty calls. Love my ringtone. It's that song with Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood, The Fighter. That is my jam. So anyway, I did my eyebrows, which I know they look atrocious, but it's nighttime. I'm going to bed anyway. Who cares? And then I used... Oh, there it is. And then, so I did the purple for my crease, and then on the main part, I did this sexy purple. It's like off purple, something like that. So that's done. I'm not gonna do foundation or anything. I'm pretty much doing eyes and lips, just cause I love my lippy lips, my lippy lips. Oh, it's bedtime. I got like no sleep when I was in Vancouver. Mostly because I get anxious when I travel, and it's even worse when I go to the city because I don't do cities well. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boop. Boop. There we go. I just missed you guys and I felt so bad. That and I also wanted to play. Looks so funny, right? I was hoping to have drinks at the same time, but that didn't work out too good. Oh my god, I still got part of that charcoal stuff on my nose. I used like those charcoal pole strips. Charcoal pore strips. There we go. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of fond of them. Oh, I forgot. In the background, it's like Need for Speed or something like that. This is where it gets difficult for me. My lips, I swear, are oddly shaped. There we go. Yeah, I'm just done with today. I need a life, a hobby, something. That's a lie, you guys are my hobby. And I love you guys. Don't have many viewers, but I still love you. Maybe one day I'll actually be funny. Thinking face. By the way, not on anything. I'm just bored and apparently popular today. Never mind. I swear my new colors were here somewhere, because one of them was nice and dark. Not you. You know what? I'll use the tried and true. I'm gonna go glitter. For the record, I'm just slightly psychotic. Fine. Here we go. There we go. Hardest part of all. I just honest to God, I hate doing my lips because it took me a while to figure it out. I was trying to do them like even Stevens, like slope it all the way out here, and I was like, you know what? My upper lip is smaller than my lower lip. I got to accept that. You know what? Made for a pretty great look today, in my opinion. Ta-da! God, I just love glitter. Glitter and gloss and everything boss. Totally get that I'm boring. Oh, by the way, it's Need for Speed in the background. I didn't have the energy to put MASH on. Love that show, though. Love, 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 love. There we go. Ta-da! Half of the shit is what I normally do, and the other half is not. So that's over. Let's see. I've officially bored myself out, and I love you guys, and I am done for the night, so love you. Bye.